At exactly 1:33 a.m., the elevator in my building opened on a floor that doesn't exist. I know how crazy that sounds. But when the doors opened, there were people standing there waiting for me. Office workers, security guards, receptionists, all completely still, just staring at the elevator. I thought they were playing some kind of prank. Then I checked the building records, and that's when I learned something impossible. Every person standing on that floor had been dead for years. The worst part? According to security footage, I never actually left the elevator. I used to work night shifts in a high-rise office building in Chicago. Nothing exciting ever happened there. Most nights, I just sat at the front desk, watching security cameras until sunrise. But about 4 months ago, something happened that still doesn't make sense. The building officially had 12 floors. I know that for a fact, because every elevator panel stopped at 12. There was no button for 13, no hidden maintenance level, nothing. At least, that's what I thought. One night around 1:30 a.m., I was doing my usual security rounds when I noticed something strange. One of the elevators was moving by itself. Up, then down, then up again. Nobody had entered the building for over an hour. I checked the lobby cameras. Empty. Completely empty. But the elevator kept moving. Floor 4. Floor 7. Floor 10. Then suddenly, it stopped. Floor 13. My stomach dropped instantly, because there was no floor 13. The number stayed lit for almost 10 seconds. Then the elevator started descending again. When it reached the lobby, the door slowly opened. Nobody was inside. But the floor was wet, like someone had dragged muddy shoes through the elevator. And there was a horrible smell, like wet concrete and something rotting. I should have shut the elevator down right there. But instead, I stepped inside. The second the doors closed, the elevator started moving on its own. I wasn't touching anything. The buttons stopped working completely. Then the floor display changed. 4, 7, 10, 13. The lights flickered once, hard, and suddenly, the elevator stopped. The doors opened slowly. What I saw on the other side didn't look like part of the building. It was another hallway. Long, dark, old wallpaper peeling off the walls, dim yellow lights buzzing overhead. Everything looked decades older than the actual building, like I'd stepped into the past. And the creepiest part? I could hear people talking nearby. Dozens of voices, laughing, whispering, like a crowded office floor. But the hallway was completely empty. Then I noticed the doors. Every office door had nameplates on them, and every single name belonged to someone who used to work in the building. People who had died years ago. Heart attacks, suicides, accidents. I recognized several names from old employee memorial photos downstairs. That's when I heard footsteps behind me. Slow footsteps, dragging closer. I turned around and saw a woman standing near the elevator. She wore an old office uniform from the 1980s. Pale skin, dark, hollow eyes, and a security badge hanging from her neck. The badge photo was burned badly, but I could still read the name. Maria Lewis. I felt sick instantly, because Maria Lewis was real. She disappeared inside this building in 1987. Nobody ever found her body. Then she smiled at me and pointed behind me. I slowly turned around and realized the hallway was no longer empty. People were standing inside every office doorway now, watching me silently. Dozens of them. None blinking, none moving. Then all the office phones started ringing at once. The sound was deafening, and every single person turned toward me at the exact same time. That's when the elevator door suddenly started closing. I ran. I barely made it inside before the door slammed shut. The elevator dropped violently, like the cable snapped, lights flickering, metal screaming around me. Then suddenly, it stopped. Lobby floor. The doors opened normally. Everything looked fine again. Bright lights, clean floor, normal building. But when I stumbled out, the overnight janitor was staring at me in shock. He asked where I'd been. I said, "The elevator took me to the 13th floor." And I swear, the color drained from his face instantly. The next morning, building management reviewed the security footage. According to the cameras, the elevator doors never opened. Not once. I was standing inside the elevator alone for nearly 2 hours. But here's the part that still keeps me awake at night. Before management deleted the footage, I noticed something standing behind me in the reflection of the elevator mirror. A woman wearing an old security badge, smiling directly at the camera. Be honest. If an elevator opened on a floor that wasn't supposed to exist, would you step out? Or would you stay inside and pray the doors close again before something gets in? Some buildings don't forget the people who died inside them. And trust me, the next Reddit horror story is even worse. Subscribe before the doors open again.